niin. No niin, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Mä en nyt tiedä, alkaako tästä heti vai meneekö tähänkin menuun vielä tämän jälkeen. Alkaa heti, jes, kiva. Fictional games which suffer from Northern Nordic Game Program. Blitworks. What follows a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. There should not be played to win, instead focus on immersing yourself in the game's horror story. Okay. Don't worry about when and how to save during gameplay, the game will take care of. Okay, hyvä. When you want to leave the game just to save and exit, you can then use the win to return over your left for next. On hyvä. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you're extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies can counter instead use your witch hider even if necessary. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this it is vital to set up the camera correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square at the right is barely visible. Also make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. Make a square at the right. Tällä mennään. Nyt näkyy hyvin. Sitä vaan täysille, koska mä pelaan aina kirkkaus täysillä. Luen ääneen ohjeet sen takia. Luen ääneen. Ei comments kun advanced settings. Message. Vinkit kelpaa. Kiitti hei valasi ihan hemmetisti. Sitten vielä ihan viimeiset jutut tästä näin. Avataan YouTubesta tämä, koska chattikulma sensuroi kaiken. Joo, ei siellä näy enempää viestejä kuin noin 3. Kusettaa vaan. En tiedä. Dark room. No mä en saa tätä huonetta yhtään tän pimeämmäksi. Mulla ei oo valoja päällä. Tätä kannattaa pelata illalla. Mulla on verhot. On ikkunan edessä. Kaikki valot on kiinni ja ovi on kiinni. Että pimeäksi en saa, mutta ollaan helvetin valosaa silti. Un muuten hetkekt. No. En tiedä, kun en oo mitään semmoista, mutta kirjoitinko mä tän pelin nimen ois oikein? Amnesia The Dark Descent. Mun mielestä mä kirjoitin oikein. Joo, ja mä ajattelin myös tehdä sitä siitä vitun Justinesta ja Machine of Op
Se
for
ottaa
big
130 tilaa jää täyteen.
En tiedä. Se on ihan itsekin. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Okei.
Vittu kun se lyö ei vastaa puheelle, se vaan hävisi sanomatta mitään.
Joo, kirjoitin oikein ja options. Show subtitles, show hints, show death hints, show crosshair. Kommentari. Kyllä mä oon tarpeeksi vielä kommentarilla. Gamma. Oo, mun kanssa lisää. No mä laitan ne täysille. Peli ei se tykkää, mutta minä tykkään. Pistetään vähän senssiä isommalle, kun mä... Koton näppäimä. L2 juoksee ja lykkyys heittää. Rotate.
Oot nyt pistää mut takas mutelle.
Movement. Look. Joo, Venä. Noin. Inventory, menu, interact, lean, journal, crouch, jump, lantern. Okei. Mä en pysty lukemaan tonne asti. The way the game was designed to be played, enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. Outsave is disabled and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Mennään ihan normaalilla elämään. Mitä varmaan. 7 minuuttia päästiin vasta aloittamaan tää. Noniin. Elikkä...
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Onko mulla menkat? Pistä viisi se... Okei, elikkä journal. Notes. Diaries. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okei, onnistuu. No, kattoo. Kiviä. Mitä minä teen näillä? Voinko mä nostaa kiviä? Mitäs mennä? Tinderboxes. Elikkä mitä tapahtuu? Kaadunko mä? Kuolenko mä? I have no Tinderboxes. Minulla ei ole Tinderiä. Elikkä mikki varmaan kusee vähän väliä tässä näin ja mikäs ovi. Okei. Elikkä mikki saattaa kustaa koko ajan. Ei varmaan koko ajan, mutta saattaa kustaa jossain väliä. 2 on se, että mä pelkään varmaan, kun paljon säikähdän aika helposti. Tinderbox. Kaappi. On tää vittu vaikea peli. Tinderbox. Ovi. Ok. Täälläkin oli ovi. Täällä on notski. Täällä on tuoli. Ja täällä on Tinderboxi ja viinipullo. Korjaus, tyhjä viinipullo. Mitä vittua? Ko? Tinderbox. Vittu mä säikäin. Siis joku pullo. Boksaa sitä jotain sinne päin täällä mun huoneessa. Vaatteet. Mitä vittua? Okei. Old archives. He fell to the kitchen floor, tears were beginning to well in his eyes, and he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear he would be punished. Mennään takas. Raamattu. Hyi saatana vittu. Perkele. Perkele. Health, all is good, head is pounding and hands are shaking. Boy, used to keep the lantern flame alive, make it out the lantern. bla bla bla. Perkele. En mä tiedä, että mun hahmolla on 2 kättä oikeesti. Ai, se auki.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okei. Onko mun pakko tehdä sille miehelle jotain? Vipu. Mitä vittu se teki? Mitä se teki? Vittu mä oon tyhmä jätkä. Nonni. Entrance hall. Entrance hall. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delight, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Constantinopolis.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Alright. Ai mitä vittua? Se oli tattilakia, mä säikähin. Haloo, kuka siellä on? Vittu patch, no oikeestikaan. Kiviä. Täällä on porta ja ovi Archives. Hei, mikä vittu siellä oli? Tinderboxi. Grabbing the Doberman going through Canterbury, he made sure to pay a visit to avoid the senses from guilt and connected with the negative family. Tääkin peli on 10 vuotta ainakin vanha, että... Mä en tykkää tästä.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Mä en tykkää ollenkaan tästä niinku huoneen ulkomuodosta. Tinderboxia ei näe. Vittu se oli. Open, it's locked. No, mä vastaan pian.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
On vähän joku semmoinen tilanne, että mä en tiedä mitä tehdä. Työvi on lukossa. Jossain avainta. Ja sanotaan, jos on nyt pakko olla avain, mutta... Missä?
17th of May, 1839. My
Etsi tää ei ollut
hands tremble
itse.
as I
Onko sulla?
write.
I didn't
17th
need
of May,
to document my
1839. My
tribulations,
hands
for I
tremble as
fear
I
that my
write. I
memory
feel I
will
need to
fail
document
me
my
if I linger.
tribulation for
Today, I
irony.
took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Tuo muuta katon ja musiikit vähän väliä. Nuoto esityhän Tinderboxilla. Kato logo. Ei, kun tuli tuolta. Liberaari. Mulla vaan lähtee pois täältä. Niinku tästä ikkunasta vaikka. Nyt mun pitää tappaa joku äijä, mutta... Tänne mä en varmaan vielä katsoa. Ei koopas. Saatana yli perkele. Loppu se säikyttely. Do you speak English? Yeah. What the fuck? Motherfucker died.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. And what do I do now? What the fuck? What? Fuck. I don't know what the fuck should I do. Notes, attendance, note self, diaries, mementos. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Fucking maggot. Where the fuck did I put that rock? Oh. Could it actually be a window or some shit? Could there be another entrance? Could there be another entrance? Here? Nope. Floor plans. Where the fuck where the fuck even am I? Where the fuck did I come here? Here? No. What the hell? Where the fuck did I come here? Oh. I'm gonna use this fucking head. Epic. What the fuck happened?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Never be too careful, Daniel. Fuck my lantern. There is some oil for me and I cannot fucking see anything. These fucking books. This one. Then. Fuck all the intro books. Oh. Boo. Ulster and Brennenburg Castle 1801. Another region rich with lore is Ulster, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest, clad mountains, deserted scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All the travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Russia. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Ulster at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Ulster, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Ulster, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Alright, brother. Ulos sieltä. Sitten tää pitää ottaa kans ulos sieltä. Sitten onko se yksi olet? Vittu ole. Siinä on yksi. Noni, kiva. Ei vittu, länterinen pois. Ovi. Auki. It won't open, is locked. Täällä on joku huone. Alright. Mene vittuun siitä. Avain. Wine cellar. Mitä vittua? Minä menen tänne, saatana. Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Must find a new way out of this area. Mulla oli joku vitun lappu. Onko se tämä? Joo. Will band these fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trial to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can not for all care. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It will, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Tule minä kaapista ulos. Arra mikä oli lopputulos. Sano mulle töissä pomo. Aina tule vittuun hamo. Mulla on Tinderboxia. Eikä mulla länternissä. Voi perse. Mä en tiedä vittu edes missä mä olen. Täällä on tää ovi. Joka vie. Mä olin tuolla. Mihinkä mä menen? Mitä vittua? What is the wine cellar? It won't budge. Study. Ok. Eli pitää menu. Save and next. Noniin, elikkä... Tää jakso oli tässä, me nähdään ensi videossa, se olis moro.